22 years have passed since Blackmoor found the young Orkling. 3 great wars between the human alliance and the Orcish invaders have laid waste to the once proud realms of Azeroth. Secretly raising the Orkling within the confines of his prison fortress, Durnhold, Blackmoor planned to mold the Orkling into the perfect warrior. A warrior conditioned to human thinking, but with all the savagery of an Orcish heart. With such a creature under his control, Blackmoor hoped to manipulate the Orcish horde and use it to seize control over the human nations of Azeroth.
Thrall, have I taught you nothing in all these years? Are you not to stand when your betters enter the room? So, Thrall, what have you learned today?
Only that I live to serve you and the Alliance, Lord Blackmoor.
A wise response. You are learning. Indeed, you've learned much of the world, Thrall, yet you've never stepped outside the prison's walls. Perhaps the time has come to make better use of you. Follow me, Thrall. There's something I'd like to show you. Do you know what this is, Thrall? It is an orc, like yourself. And what are orcs, Thrall?
They are the enemies of the Alliance, Lord Blackmoor.
Very good, Thrall. And what do we do with enemies of the Alliance?
We destroy them, so that they may no longer pose a threat to the Alliance.
Then deal with this wretch as it deserves.
I can't do it.
You will do it. It's a pity. All these years of training and conditioning gone to waste. I could have achieved so much. I should have remembered that after all, you are just an animal.
Ah!
Take this one to the dungeons. His execution shall commence at first light. And bring someone in here to clean up this mess.
Ooh! He's like me. Wanted for crimes against the sovereign lands of the Alliance, Grom Hellscream. It is by decree of the Alliance that orc survivors of the Second War be permitted to live, provided they remain within designated military settlements, and provided their behavior remain docile and non-threatening to the established order. The Alliance High Command has reason to believe that Hellscream and his volatile Warsong clan have been prompting other clans in the region to acts of rebellion and insurrection against the regional wardens of the Alliance. Hellscream is believed to be highly dangerous, and the use of extreme force has been authorized for his arrest. He should be transported, if captured alive, to the nearest military outpost. Reward will be paid upon his return, or with proof of death. Let's get moving.
You got it.
So, you got past old Mugroth, huh? Impressive! Now just one more thing before your blood paints these walls. Who are you?
My name would mean nothing to you. But yours means much to me, Hellscream.
And you've come to claim the reward. I like your spirit, whelp. Perhaps I'll give you an honorable death instead of just throwing you to the pit worms. Loktar!
Wait! I didn't come to fight. I came to talk. I know much about the humans.
I'll hear him out. And in all that time, you never saw another orc?
Never. I've sworn to make the humans pay for what they have done to me.
Your need for vengeance makes you strong. I wish the rest of the Horde had that kind of spirit. And loathe the weakness and apathy that has infected the clan since the war.
I have seen this too. It grieves me deeply.
I will allow it no longer. The Horde will be a force of war once again, or I will die making it so.
I'd like to help you if I can.
Then you shall, young brother. Join us tonight at the Fire Circle. We call ourselves the Warsong Clan.
Warsong? Why?
Stop! You! Get out! And that goes for anyone else who wants to drink that poison! How can we be powerful if we pour weakness into our own bodies? I have news. The Frostwolf clan has agreed to join its forces with ours. We will unite at the next dark moon, and our first priority will be to put a stop to rend and maim.
Rend and maim?
Two orc brothers who are in league with the humans. They are sabotaging the Horde in exchange for money and favors. We need to learn more about their methods, then crush them.
So tonight, we raise our clan banners together! Warsong and Frostwolf!
Destiny has brought you to us and now it takes you away. I have told you where the Frostwolf dwell. Go then, brother, and learn what you can of your past.
Whoa! Whoa, I can see my house!
What is your name, stranger?
I am called Thrall.
To which clan do you belong?
None. Of which I am certain.
I am Driktha, shaman of the Frostwolf clan. Your coming may have been foretold in a vision. Some months ago, deep within a trance, I beheld a powerful warlord veiled in the rags of slavery. This mighty orc had escaped from a distant land to lead our clan to its destiny.
How are you to know if I am the one in this vision?
There is only one way to be sure. The Frostwolf clan has not had a true leader since the death of our great chieftain Durotan. Only the one who can reclaim his mighty axe may don the mantle of chieftain. In my vision, the warlord was not only a great fighter and strong leader, but a master of magic as well. If you are the one destined to lead, I will train you in the ways of magic myself. Mastery, of course, is completely up to you.
Have there been others who have sought the axe?
Oh, yes, but none of them proved worthy of the task.
If I agree to find this axe, where do I begin?
To complete this task, you must detach yourself from all that has become familiar. Place all of your possessions in this. Go now. If you are truly destined to lead our clan, you will return with the Axe of Durotan. If not, you needn't return at all.
He has returned with the axe. I didn't think it possible.
The prophecy is true! The son of Durotan has returned to us!
Indeed. To celebrate, we shall feast tonight with the clan. Tomorrow, Thrall, we will begin your training in the ways of the shaman. This path is a difficult one, but at its end lie the truths that you seek.
As I said, your father and I were like brothers. Long before the Horde ever came to this world, we fought side by side against our enemies on Draenor. There was a third member of our brotherhood, an ambitious warrior by the name of Blackhand. In a blood oath, we three swore our allegiance to one another and to the Horde. We vowed to advance the Horde's destiny with fearlessness and honor. Unfortunately, there were darker, more sinister forces at play. Gul'dan and his Shadow Council meant to dominate the Horde through deceit and subtle manipulation. The treacherous Gul'dan saw weakness in the power-hungry Blackhand, a weakness that was used to corrupt the war chief forever. Your father, Durotan, was much wiser than I. He began to suspect that Blackhand was being used as a pawn even before the First War. But before he could act on his suspicions, Gul'dan arranged for your father and his clan to be dispatched to the Northlands of Azeroth to await further orders.
They have remained there in exile to this day, waiting.
Yes, but your father remembered his oath to his brothers and the Horde. After learning that Blackhand had become war chief, he tried to return to warn me of Gul'dan's treachery. As he made his way back, he was ambushed by assassins dispatched by Gul'dan and Blackhand. His entire family was slaughtered. All, of course, but you.
It was then that I was found by the humans? Who were these assassins? If you know, you must tell me now!
It was the twin sons of Blackhand himself, Rend and Maim.
It can't be! These are the two dogs that are planning an alliance with the human slave drivers!
Yes. Hellscream has told you of their crimes against our kind. They have a despicable plan to keep the Horde weak and divided.
I will find these traitorous mongrels and I will tear out their blackened hearts with my own hands!
Stay calm, boy. The Horde needs just such a firebrand in its face to stir it from its stupor. We must use Rend and Maim's treachery to awaken the Horde and reunify the clans. Hellscream has planned for a meeting of those clans still loyal to the Horde. Soon, when the signs are right, we will exact our revenge on both Rend and Maim, and their cursed human allies.
I've got to do something now!
What you must do now, boy, is to continue on your quest and seize the mantle of your clan's leadership. When the time is right, Hellscream will send for you. Be ready. That's the signal! Victory to the Horde!
Well?
Rend and maim. Somehow, I remember them. I remember it all.
Do we have a deal or not?
We do indeed, gentlemen.
Blackmore. I should have known that he'd be the one behind this. All three of my worst enemies gathered together under one roof. Convenient.
That is my organization, agrees to pay you the sum of 5,000 gold per month in perpetuity. You will be given free rein to conduct your activities without fear of Alliance prosecution in the lands between Dunmodra and Stratham. And you?
We will crush all attempts by renegades, such as the pathetic War Song clan, to remobilize the Horde against the Alliance.
And we will provide the Alliance with 100 orc slaves per month.
And you're sure that this can pacify the dissenters?
Yes, we paid the gnomes a fortune to produce the black ale. Any orc that drinks it will be stripped of his will and fighting spirit, and none can resist its effects.
I think you underestimate your own kind. What makes you believe all orcs will be susceptible to this liquor of yours?
We've been testing it for months in the settlements. Although some orcs were able to resist the effects of our first batch, we have at last brewed an ale that even the strongest orc cannot withstand. See for yourself.
Ooglas!
Hellscream. No!
More drink. More.
Any more questions?
So now, the oath. Take the knife and spill your blood into the bowl, human. Only then will we accept your final oath.
Lieutenant Blackmore, sir?
I told you I was not to be disturbed.
Yes, sir, but we're under attack.
Rally the footmen, and have the crews prepare the catapults. I'll be there momentarily. Gentlemen, we'll have to continue this later.
No! The pact must be sealed now!
Grum! Get out of here!
Thrall?
Go! Go! You probably don't recognize me. I was wrapped in a swaddling cloth on the day you murdered my father, Duratan.
Duratan!
Yes, you remember. The two of you attacking a lone orc who was trying to defend his family.
Impossible! We left no one alive that day!
Wrong! You left me alive! I won't make the same mistake with you! 22 years ago, you killed my father and my family. Now you've returned to sell out your race and your pride. Death's cold embrace would be too good for traitorous scum like you. I condemn you to living hell for all eternity. Damnare! Tal Gardala! Dul Infernus! Evernoor! Blackmore! You can't run from me, you filth! Face me, coward! Nowhere to run now, Blackmore.
I treated you as fairly as the other slaves.
Fairly? You treated us like animals, worse than animals. I'm going to make sure that you never terrorize another of my kind again!
No, don't kill me. Thrall, don't kill me. I'll shut down the settlements. I'll free the orcs in my charge. Anything!
Look at yourself.
Your precious stronghold is burning down around your ears, and all you can do is beg. Understand me, Blackmore. You're finished. Your twisted scheme is over. You don't deserve the honor of a warrior's death. You are nothing to me.
Don't you turn your back to me!
Slave.
It can't end like this. You're just animals. Animals! Ah!